Promotion Test to Assistant Director August 20, 2024. Section A, Multiple Choice Questions and Answers. 1. Which theory of learning emphasizes the role of mental processes in understanding how people learn? A. Behaviorism. B. Cognitivism. C. Humanism. D. Social constructivism. Answer: B. Cognitivism. 2. Which type of classroom management focuses on student-teacher collaboration and mutual respect? A. Assertive discipline. B. Behavioral modification. C. Positive behavior support. D. Transactional analysis. Answer: D. Transactional analysis. 3. Which of the following strategies can help in managing a diverse classroom effectively? A. Allowing students to work independently at all times. B. Differentiating instruction to meet varied learning needs. C. Treating all students equally regardless of their needs. D. Using a one-size-fits-all teaching approach. Answer: B. Differentiating instruction to meet varied needs. 4. Which learning theory emphasizes the importance of social interactions in learning? A. Behaviorism. B. Cognitivism. C. Constructivism. D. Humanism. Answer: C. Constructivism. 5. What is the main purpose of using a seating arrangement in classroom management? A. To allow students to sit with their friends. B. To establish authority and autonomy. C. To make the classroom look organized. D. To minimize disruptions and enhance learning. Answer: D. To minimize disruptions and enhance learning. 6. Which classroom management technique involves giving students choices to enhance their autonomy and responsibility? A. Assertive discipline. B. Authoritative teaching. C. Democratic teaching. D. Permissive teaching. Answer: C. Democratic teaching. 7. Which of the following is not part of the membership of Ghana Education Service? A. All the stakeholders in education. B. Personnel of the Ghana Education Service pre-1995. C. Persons that may be employed for the service. D. Teachers and non-teaching personnel in public tertiary educational institutions. Answer: A. All the stakeholders in education. 8. Which of the following is a form of positive reinforcement? A. Giving a student extra homework. B. Ignoring a student's efforts. C. Praising a student for a good behavior. D. Removing a privilege for a bad behavior. Answer: C. Praising a student for a good behavior. 9. The mission of the Ministry of Education, MO, is to provide A. Compulsory technical education. B. Employment for graduates. C. Free education for all. D. Inclusive and equitable education. Answer: D. Inclusive and equitable education. 10. The Education Strategic Plan, ESP, of the Ministry of Education aims to A. Build more senior high schools. B. Expand higher education access. C. Increase teacher salaries. D. Provide equitable access to quality education. Answer: D. Provide equitable access to quality education. 11. In what year was the Ghana Education Service, GS, established? A. 1974. B. 1987. C. 1995. D. 2000. Answer: A. 1974. 12. Which of the following is the core function of the Ghana Education Service, GES? A. Conducting managing national promotion examination. B. Developing and implementing tertiary education curriculum. C. Managing and implementing pre-tertiary educational policies. D. Overseeing basic, secondary and university education. Answer: C. Managing and implementing pre-tertiary educational policies. 13. Which act governs the establishment and operations of the Ghana Educational Service? A. Education Act 2008. B. Ghana Education Act 1995. C. Public Service Act 2001. D. Teachers Service Act 1990. Answer: B. The Ghana Education Act 1995. 14. Which of the following is an essential component of effective management? A. Allowing students to set their own rules. B. Establishing clear rules and routines. C. Ignoring student misbehavior. D. Using corporal punishment. Answer: B. Establishing clear rules and routines. 15. Which of the following agencies of the Ministry of Education is responsible for implementing policies and programs related to higher education? A. Complementary Education Agency. B. Ghana Library Board Authority. C. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. D. National Commission for Civic Education. Answer: C. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTC. 16. Lev Vygotsky's concept of the Zone of the Proximal Development, ZPD, refers to A. Skills that a learner can perform independently. B. Tasks a learner cannot accomplish, even with assistance. C. The difference between what a learner can do with and without help. D. The total range of a learner's abilities, competencies, and skills. Answer: C. The difference between what a learner can do with and without help. 17. Which of the following is an example of extrinsic motivation? A. A student helping a friend because they care about them. B. A student participating in class activities because they find the topic interesting. C. A student reading a book because they enjoy reading. D. A student studying hard in order to receive a scholarship. Answer: D. A student studying hard in order to receive a scholarship. Read the following and answer the questions 18 to 22. Mr. Adam, a teacher at a junior high school in Accra, uses effective classroom management techniques. He establishes clear rules and routines from the first day and involves students in creating a class agreement. He uses praise and rewards to encourage good behavior and adopts a democratic teaching style. Mr. Adam used various instructional strategies like group work and multimedia resources. He addresses conflicts promptly and fairly, promoting respect and cooperation. His approach results in an environment. 18. What strategies does Mr. Adam use to maintain order? A. Allowing students rule-making. B. Employing multimedia resources. C. Establishing clear rules. D. Using praise and rewards. Answer: C. Establishing clear rules. 19. How does Mr. Adam encourage good behavior? A. Allowing student rulemaking. B. Employing multimedia resources. C. Establishing clear rules. D. Using praise and rewards. Answer: D. Using praise and rewards. 20. Why does Mr. Adam use a democratic teaching style? A. To build learners' collaborative skills. B. To motivate learners to achieve their learning goals. C. To promote good behavior among learners. D. To reach consensus among learners. Answer: A. To build learners' collaborative skills. 21. Why does Mr. Adam use his group work? A. To build learners' collaborative skills. B. To motivate learners to achieve their learning goals. C. To promote good behavior among learners. D. To reach consensus among learners. Answer: A. To build learners' collaborative skills. 22. How does Mr. Adam handle conflicts? A. He addresses them impartially. B. He ignores them completely. C. He lets students resolve them. D. He sends to the principal for redress. Answer: A. He addresses them impartially. Read the following passage and answer the questions 23 to 26. Mrs. Aguiman, a primary school teacher in Kumasi, applies various learning theories. She uses Vygotsky's social constructivists theory by encouraging collaborative learning in small groups. She designs age-appropriate tasks based on Piaget's cognitive development theory. She uses scaffolding to provide support, reducing this support as students gain independence. Incorporating Gardner's multiple intelligences theory, she creates activities for different intelligences. Using Skinner's operant conditioning theory, she rewards positive behavior and effort. This approach ensures her students learn effectively and develop critical thinking skills. 23. Which of the theories involves collaborative learning? A. Behaviorism. B. Cognitivism. C. Multiple intelligence. D. Social constructivism. Answer: D. Social constructivism. 24. From the passage, Mrs. Aguiman uses Piaget's theory to ensure that A. Individual differences are taken care of. B. Instruction is tailored to needs of learners. C. Tasks are appreciated to the ages of learners. D. Teaching and learning activities are well implemented. Answer: A. Individual differences are taken care of. 25. Scaffolding in teaching involves A. Issuing direct instruction. B. Making students independent. C. Providing gradual support. D. Undertaking group projects. Answer: C. Providing gradual support. 26. Form the passage. Mrs. Aguiman uses multiple intelligences theory to ensure that A. Individual differences are taken care of. B. Instruction is tailored to the needs of intelligent learners. C. Tasks are appropriate to the ages of learners. D. Teaching and learning activities are well implemented. Answer: C. Tasks are appropriate to the ages of learners. 27. Which approach to classroom management focuses on identifying and reinforcing appropriate behaviors? A. Cognitive behavioral approach. B. Eclectic approach. C. Positive behavioral interventions and supports. D. Psychoanalytic approach. Answer: C. Positive behavioral interventions and supports. 28. Which type of assessment is designed to measure a student's performance against a set of criteria or learning standards? A. Criterion-referenced assessment. B. Diagnostic assessment. C. Norm-referenced assessment. D. Summative assessment. Answer: Criterion-referenced assessment. 29. Which of the following describes a portfolio assessment? A. A collection of student work that demonstrate learning progress and achievements. B. A multiple-choice test covering all subjects and knowledge areas. C. A standardized test that is given at the end of the year. D. An oral examination to assess the knowledge and skills of the students. Answer: A. A collection of student work that demonstrate learning progress and achievements. 30. Which of the following is a characteristics of a reliable assessment? A. It is easy to administer among students. B. It is fair to all students and teachers. C. It measures what is intended to measure. D. It yields consistent results over time. Answer: D. It yields consistent results over time. 31. A test that accurately measures what it is supposed to measure is said to have A. Fairness. B. Objectives. C. Reliability. D. Validity. Answer: D. Validity. 32. Which type of assessment is typically used to identify student strengths and weaknesses before instruction begins? A. Benchmark assessment. B. Diagnostic assessment. C. Formative assessment. D. Summative assessment. Answer: B. Diagnostic assessment. 33. Which of the following is an example of a formative assessment? A. Classroom discussion. B. End-of-term exam. C. Final project. D. Standardized test. Answer, A. Classroom discussion. 34. What does the high-stakes test refer to? A. A test that covers a wide range of subject areas. B. A test that has significant consequences for the test taker. C. A test that is administered frequently in the classroom. D. A test that is expensive to administer in the classroom. Answer, B. A test that has significant consequences for the test taker. 35. Rubrics are used in educational assessment to A. Conduct standardized testing for all students. B. Evaluate student performance based on specific criteria. C. Measure physical fitness of all students in the school. D. Record attendance and participation in the school. Answer, B. Evaluate student performance based on specific criteria. 36. Which of the following is a major goal of inclusive education? A. To create specialized schools for students with disabilities. B. To eliminate standardized testing for all students with disabilities. C. To provide equal educational opportunities for all students. D. To separate students based on their abilities and disabilities. Answer, C. To provide equal educational opportunities for all students. 37. The Sustainable Development Goal, SDG, focuses on all the following except A. Ensuring equitable education. B. Ensuring free education. C. Ensuring quality education. D. Promoting lifelong learning. Answer, B. Ensuring free education. 38. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the filled classroom model? A. To eliminate the need for textbooks and provide more homework for students. B. To have students engage with learning material prior to classroom engagements. C. To increase teacher-directed lessons to provide less homework for students. D. To provide more homework for students and increase teacher-directed lesson. Answer, B. To have students engage with learning material prior to classroom engagements. 39. In the context of contemporary education, what does 21st century skills refer to? A. Critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. B. Knowledge and skills related to information technology only. C. Traditional academic skills, knowledge and competencies. D. Vocational and technical skills and knowledge. Answer, A. Critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. 40. Which of the following strategies can help reduce teacher burnout? A. Increasing administrative tasks for teachers. B. Increasing class sizes and attendance. C. Providing professional development and support. D. Reducing teachers' planning time. Answer, C. Providing professional development and support. 41. Which contemporary issue in education is mostly closely associated with the rapid advancement of technology? A. Digital divide. B. School infrastructure. C. Standardized testing. D. Traditional teaching method. Answer, A. Digital divide. 42. Global citizenship aims to A. Focus solely on local community issues and personal awareness. B. Foster an understanding of global issues and intercultural awareness. C. Limit students' exposure to international perspectives. D. Promote nationalistic ideals, values and practices. Answer, B. Foster an understanding of global issues and intercultural awareness. 43. In Bloom's taxonomy, which level involves the highest order of thinking? A. Analyzing. B. Applying. C. Creating. D. Understanding. Answer, C. Creating. 44. John Dewey is most closely associated with which educational philosophy? A. Essentialism. B. Perennialism. C. Progressivism. D. Reconstruction. Answer, C. Progressivism. 45. Which of the following is a characteristic of a well-managed classroom? A. Frequent teacher reprimands. B. High levels of student engagement. C. Inconsistent application of rules. D. Structured lesson plans. Answer: B. High levels of student engagement. 46. Which principle of learning suggests that practice is necessary for mastering skills? A. Law of effect. B. Law of exercise. C. Law of primacy. D. Law of readiness. Answer: B. Law of exercise. 47. Constructivist teaching strategies often include: A. Project-based learning. B. Role of memorization. C. Standardized testing. D. Teacher-centered lectures. Answer: A. Project-based learning. 48. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which need must be met first? A. Esteem. B. Physiological. C. Safety. D. Self-actualization. Answer: B. Physiological. 49. Which of the following is an example of intrinsic motivation? A. Learning a new language out of interest. B. Participating in sports to win medals. C. Studying hard to avoid punishment. D. Working on a project for a reward. Answer: A. Learning a new language out of interest. 50. Which of the following is the primary purpose of formative assessment? A. To assign final grades to students' performance. B. To compare students' performance to national standards. C. To evaluate the effectiveness of the educational program. D. To provide ongoing feedback to improve teaching and learning. Answer: D. To provide ongoing feedback to improve teaching and learning. Section B. True or false questions. 51. The digital divide refers to the gap between students with access to modern students with communication technology and those without access. True or false? Answer: A. True. 52. STEM education includes the study of science, technology, English and mathematics. True or false? Answer: B. False. 53. A flipped classroom model typically involves students doing homework in class and watching lectures at home. True or false? Answer: A. True. 54. In Ghana, 21st century skills are limited to technical and vocational skills. True or false? Answer: B. False. 55. One of the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic for educational systems has been the need to transition to remote learning solutions. True or false? Answer: A. True. 56. The Ghana Education Service, GES, was established as part of the Public Service of Ghana in 1974. True or false? Answer: A. True. 57. The Ministry of Education, MO, is solely responsible for higher education in Ghana. True or false? Answer: B. False. 58. The Director General is the head of the Ghana Education Service. True or false? Answer: A. True. 59. That the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NACCA, is responsible for developing the curriculum for tertiary education in Ghana. True or false? Answer: B. False. 60. The Free Compulsory Universal Basic Education, FCUB, policy aims to provide free tertiary education in Ghana. True or false? Answer: B. False. 61. The Education Strategic Plan, ESP, aims provide equitable access to quality education for all Ghanaians. True or false? Answer: A. True. 62. John Dewey advocated for a traditional, teacher-centered approach to education. True or false? Answer: B. False. 63. According to Maslow's hierarchy, self-actualization is the highest level of need. True or false? Answer: true. 64. Behaviorism emphasizes the role of internal mental states in learning. True or false? Answer: B. False. 65. Constructivist teaching often involves hands-on, experiential learning activities. True or false? Answer: true. 66. Extrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards or avoidance of punishment. True or false? Answer: true. 67. Positive reinforcement can be used to encourage desired behaviors in students. True or false? Answer: true. 68. Cognitivism focuses on observable behaviors rather than mental processes. True or false? Answer: B. False. 69. An authoritative classroom management style combines high expectations with support and encouragement. True or false? Answer: true. 70. Formative assessment are used primarily to evaluate a completed instructional program. True or false? Answer: B. False. 71. Norm-referenced assessments compare a student's performance to a pre-determined standard or criterion. True or false? Answer: B. False. 72. A valid assessment accurately measures what it is intended to measure. True or false? Answer: true. 73. Summative assessment are typically administered during the instructional process to provide immediate feedback. True or false? Answer: B. False. 74. Diagnostic assessments help identify students' prior knowledge and misconceptions before instruction begins. True or false? Answer: true. 75. Inclusive education seeks to provide equal education opportunities for all students regardless of their abilities or disabilities. True or false? Answer: true. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.